Hello traders, Mr. Golden is on the line, and today we will talk about why it is important to know when it's better not to trade. This is one of such certain foundations in trade. Not only is it important to know when to open trades, but it is also important to know the conditions in which it is definitely not worth getting into the trade. After all, these are conditions of reduced probability. That's the name they have. Okay, for starters, how can we tell that this day is going to be just like that? Exactly the conditions with a low probability. We open the calendar. I use Forex Factory. And let's see what awaits us today. Today is Monday, the 7th. And let's see what awaits us. Yeah, a bank day in CAD and in USD. What does this inform us? This informs us that the market will lose volatility. What does this mean? This means that it will not be easily predicted and will not achieve any key goals. He will just move sideways all day with variable bursts of liquidity. Accordingly, it is very difficult for us to trade in such conditions. This is the first factor, that today it is not worth opening positions at all. Or if it is worth it, then you should already be an experienced trader. You have to understand what to do and look only for short-term goals, no long-term goals. That is, we have the first clue. Let's move on to the TradingView platform. For example, open the chart Euro, USD. This little red candle is our day today. What do we see that we had last week? Last week we had growth. What does the schedule for today offer us, for example? It offers us the possibility of rebalancing this fair value gap in theory. Here I will mark it. But why is it not interesting to me now? Because the price has not reached external liquidity, meaning there is the level of buy-side liquidity in this case. That is, this growing movement had a purpose. And I think that the goal of this movement was to remove this very level. So until the price removes this level, I cannot with a calm soul shorten this chart to the level of the fair value gap one day. Okay, how else can we know that the day is really going to be bad? Let's call it this. Let's switch to the 1 hour time frame. Not even for an hour, but for 15 minutes. Yes, here we have a 15-minute time frame. Let's use the vertical line tool. And let's mark where our day started. Today began here, and now it continues here. That is, where do we have? Let's turn it on. Let's think about what Asia demonstrated here. That is, the market is opened. There was a small consolidation, after which there was this growth. And this is where Asia ends for us. Let's mark it with a triangle. This is what we have. Asian so-called range. So, at the opening of the first session, then we have a session in Frankfurt for 1 hour. Next is the London session, which still lasts up to 3 hours, after which we will have a New York session. That is, what does the price show us in general in the Asian session? We'll use the ruler tool and see how big that range was. As you can see, the range barely exceeds 20 pips. Its range is 21 pips. In principle, this range may be sufficient for trading, but get it right if the price is very close to 20, or even less than 20 pips expanding into Asia. This is already an accurate sign that the price will move badly, at least in the London session, that's for sure. As we know, we have the main news today on the CAD and USD. We will feel it most precisely in the New York session. That is, the London session, as you can see, still demonstrated some short movement. Although it is difficult to call it a movement. It's more just movement, consolidation, movement, consolidation, movement. That is, there is no specific one. Let's include in 1 hour time frame. There is no particular trend during today. We're just making some kind of pullback movement, as if we respect this fair value gap in principle, which can serve as a continuation for price longs. However, enter in a positive way. In such market conditions, it is quite difficult. After all, we can never understand with exact accuracy how long this trade will be. That is, as if we even, understood the connection of the session. Let's take it as an example. Here we have the first movement. It goes back to the fair value gap and goes down. Here, my trading session has not yet started. That is, I cannot open a position here. Then I have the following fair value gap in theory. Yes, to enter a position for the continuation of the short movement that originated locally. Tag this short fair value gap. And as we can see, the price is testing the fair value gap. I already feel like, yes, I could expose myself in shorts. Then another test, another. Well, that is, it is very difficult to predict the time when the price will start to move in the short direction. It is very difficult to do it on such days. Let me even do it here. I'll turn it on for a minute. Yes, as an example, we have here a short fair value gap, 15 minutes. And as if the only moment when we could enter, to find as a confirmation, is this hacking of the structure in the form of a boss. However, we see that we also have it at this moment, right? So why won't it work here? But it will work here. These are called conditions of low probability. That is, the general strategy, plan, and development of events in the market will coincide with your expectations if you analyzed everything correctly. However, you will most likely not be able to determine the exact time of expiration so accurately the first time. However, in my VIP channel today, I took 3 positions on GBP, and at the expense of martingale, I made a profit. Just because I knew my plan would work, and we would definitely get it, in that case, a long move within the range. Okay, friends, Mr. Golden was on the line. I hope you found this video useful. Avoid bad market conditions. Trade only highly probable market trades. See you soon. By the way, we also have a Telegram channel where you'll find a lot of valuable information regarding trading. Through this channel, we provide access to our tools, the Golden Bot powered by AI, which delivers 50 to 100 signals per day with an accuracy of approximately 80% plus. A VIP channel where you'll not only receive signals but also detailed analysis of each trade, along with exclusive educational materials. Additionally, we have a premium channel where our core team offers support to help individuals become independent, successful traders. If you prefer not to learn or trade yourself, you can join copy trading and automatically copy our trades. In general, you'll find useful content, and we regularly hold contests and tournaments for our most active subscribers. Subscribe to our Telegram channel, and we wish you good luck and profit.